Today is Monday, August 5th, and this is your forecast for the central United States. Big story today is going to be, of course, the landfalling hurricane Debbie, which will not just produce hurricane conditions, but also over the next several days, bring what could be historic rainfall to the southeast. And we're talking about some spots getting somewhere between maybe 15 and 20 inches of rain between now and Thursday. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if we see some 25 to 30 inch totals by then. So lots of water coming out of this system, and that's going to be the big story. In the portions of the Great Lakes and Midwest, we have a front that is pushing south, and that front is producing some scattered showers and thunderstorms. So you're going to notice a little bit of that today from Grand Rapids to Detroit, Cleveland, and Chicago. But it's also pushing some cooler air our way. So after today, I do think you're going to notice a bit of a cooling trend throughout the Midwest. It's still really hot, though, as you slide south just a little bit here into the Ohio River Valley, all in the 90s from Pittsburgh to Cincinnati to Louisville, mid-90s for Nashville and Memphis and St. Louis, all checking in around 95 or 96. But again, after today, the Midwest at least is going to get a bit of a big break tomorrow with a high of just 70 degrees, and then we'll be in the mid-70s, maybe upper 70s by the end of the week. Same deal in Chicago, cooling off a bit into the mid-70s in Chicago's case, and then back up near 80 by the end of the week. Again, the big story in the southeast is going to be the landfalling Hurricane Debbie. That will produce, of course, winds, at times severe weather with the rotation. We get a lot of spin with these thunderstorms, so you could get some tornado warnings out of this. We've seen a lot of those since yesterday. But the big story is going to be the really heavy rain that begins to set up from Savannah over to Charleston. And I mean, we're talking in some cases well over a foot of rain. So it's dry though, but hot for Memphis, New Orleans, and Dallas. And then it is exceptionally wet from Tampa up through Savannah and into Charleston. And I do have a forecast graphic. This is from the GFS model, the American model, that shows a target area here of somewhere between 15 and 20 inches in southeastern Georgia, and that does bring it up through Savannah and Charleston. So somewhere in this swath here, there's just going to be some catastrophic flooding that takes place over the next couple of days. Remember, never drive through flooded out roadways. You never know how deep that water is. It only takes a few inches of moving water to sweep your vehicle away. So just, again, if you are driving, be careful. If you don't have to go anywhere, don't. And then if you do encounter a flooded out roadway, turn around, don't drown. That's the saying. Temperatures are going to stay in the 80s this week in the southeast with the clouds and showers. It's probably going to be lots of low 80s. But in Fort Lauderdale, up near 90 with breezy conditions, some thunderstorms this afternoon, tropical downpours, of course, because it's exceptionally humid, mostly cloudy skies as we head into this evening, and generally hanging around or just above 90 through the end of the week. That is your Monday morning weather update. I know a lot going on this Monday. Be safe. And again, if you don't have to be out in it in the southeast, don't. Just stay inside and watch this storm unfold from the comfort of your couch.